Hello. Two Americanos, and why diversification is what is holding you back from consistency in day trading. I want to go over my favorite topic, and by the end of the video, both Americanos should be done. And maybe as the video is being filmed, I am more Americanoed up. Fuck off and such. All right? My favorite topic, diversification. A fundamental belief that I have within the markets of day trading is diversification is king. Because the more pots of probability that you are putting your hands in, the more likely you are going to be able to be universally consistent. For instance, if you have strategy A, in my experience, most strategies are unprofitable for about 3 months out of the year. Let's just say on average, as a rule of thumb. You've got strategy A, strategy B, and strategy C. Even if they are all the same strategy on the charts, if you tweak certain things such as maybe sessions, timing, pairs, risk, trades per day, anything like this, without even changing the fundamental difference of the model, you could even keep the entry the same and change the bias. This can have drastic impact on result. This can mean that you'll take a completely different set of trades, but whilst still keeping it simple. So in today's video, I'm going to give you a teaser of what we kind of live and breathe in the TTC VIP, and what we live and breathe in my mentorship is this back-end diversification, okay? Now, easy diversifications you can do is DCAing, so buying funded accounts more frequently, so you're not all in on one period of time. So let's say strategy A, you could summarize strategy A as buying all your funded accounts on one day. Therefore, you are fully committed into a spreadsheet of probabilities starting from one date. And then the losses that you get, the wins that you get, the amount it pulls you up and the amount it pulls you down, you're going to be all in on this one set of probabilities. Whereas if you diversify the timing in which you are buying these funded accounts, therefore all of the funded accounts that you have are going to be bought at separate dates. So some of them might be bought and it lands on a 3-loss streak, some a 3-win streak. Therefore, you're going to increase your chances to pass because you're going to increase your exposure to good timing, i.e. landing on a win streak and before it gets any drawdown, just straight pass, no wasting any time, okay? So that's like pot one that I do, which is a really easy one because there's no need to change any variable on the charts, literally just when you're buying your funded accounts and when you're starting to trade them in the week. Okay, now pot two that you could possibly do, I'm not saying these are the only pots I do, I'm just saying these are some examples for you. Pot two that you could do is a different bias. So as you know, I have two models, the hybrid and the full Mac. The full Mac, really high trade exposure, always has a bias. The bias lacks accuracy in my opinion to an extent, although when it has winning periods, it makes more R than the hybrid could make in a year, the Mech could make in 2 months, and I've seen it happen live and direct. So the Mech, really high trade exposure, really high trade turnover, but higher exposure to loss streaks, higher exposure to getting caught out in consolidation periods on the higher time frame, but a higher potential win streak and a higher potential RR gain on the year. Then you have a different set of bias, because same entry rules, same back-end rules, just a different bias. So obviously whether you're marking session high or low on the day. Then you have the hybrid, which is low trade turnover, high win rate. Literally some accounts have high 50s on the percent win rate. Universally, most of my accounts, 45% to 55% win rate on the hybrid with a 1 to 3 risk to reward. Super, super high on the niche pairs that I choose. Well, not the niche pairs, but the pairs that I choose. Then you've got the hybrid. Less trade turnover, less potential RR gain on the year, less max win streak, but also less max loss streak. So with funding especially, you can risk a lot higher and not get chopped out on the loss streaks. Whereas with the Mech, in my opinion, it's better to do a lot lower risk, okay? So here's 3 sets of probabilities that I can apply to my trading, and I have pretty much the same entry model, the same rules, 2 different biases here, timing here, which is applied to both of these strategies as well, if that makes sense. Now, you can go really deep down the rabbit hole of diversification, and I have. I don't publicize all of it because obviously, bro, there's got to be some things I've got to keep to myself in terms of winning factors and winning probabilities that I keep just to the inner circle boys that I think deserve to know in terms of like they put the work in, they're close to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to let everything out. But you can take diversification pretty far. That's all I'm saying. So with a diversification, you're just increasing your likelihood to have your losing periods topped up by winning periods on the other model. So like I said earlier with the 3 losing months, obviously there's a chance where those losing months sync up, where you get 3 losing months on hybrid and 3 losing months on the mech, let's say, in the same 3 months. Unlikely. I've never seen it happen. It's usually quite different, which is quite good, because then, let's say you have a May losing month on one model, well, on the other model it won, and then obviously when you're winning 3 times more than you're losing per trade, and especially with these prop firms, you're going to make a lot more when you get paid out than they do cost to pass, if that makes sense, and then they do cost to get those trades turned over and get stage 1 and 2 passed, or for the futures only just stage 1. Now, risk diversification is something that I don't do on evaluations, don't believe in it, but I do on my live funding. So I have low risk accounts that can tolerate much higher losing periods. I have mid-risk accounts, which in that middle ground, and then I have high-risk accounts, which are obviously high risk. So if a losing period comes, I'm probably going to get chopped out on those accounts, but if a winning period comes, the benefits are insane. Like some of my big 100k accounts, I'm literally risking 1.5% on now, because with my hybrid model, it turns over about 8 to 12 trades per month. October, it's only had 1 trade so far, which is crazy, but that's how it is. Got to stay true to the model, got to stay patient. But with the pairs I'm doing, the max loss streak I've seen is 5. So I'm taking my chances with 1.5% risk, and the reward is so great. 4.5k for a win per trade. Obviously, that's on one account, and I copy trade accounts, so it's very lucrative. Now, since changing that to high risk, I haven't yet done any high risk on any of my accounts until now with these big accounts. I do it on like the 10Ks. I risk 2%. Like, fuck it, it's a fucking 10K, bro. But I've not yet had trade turnover to see the rewards of that, because since I've changed the risk, there's just literally been no trades. So, you know what I'm saying? I've just got to wait for that to come through. That's why you haven't really seen many trade recaps from me. I'm also not doing trade recaps until the BERG apprenticeship series is over, because I want my shit to look really clean on the YouTube channel. Obviously, that's not on this channel. That's on the BERG Trades YouTube channel, which you should check out if you want to learn niche day trading knowledge. I go through my whole strategy for free on there, pretty much, like most of it anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? This channel is more just raw talking with me and you, because that's just the vibe on here. But diversification, man, it's definitely holding you back. Like, if you're not buying enough funded accounts, you're not diversifying. Like, I've even promoted recently, like, I never used to say this because I just want people to figure this out for themselves. But people just want spoon feeding, I guess. Like, you should have an account for London session, account for New York session. Fuck it, bro. Why wouldn't you? Test these things out. Like, people only do what I do. And if I don't do it, like my community, and if I don't do it, then, oh, it must not work. No. Try do it, bro. London session, New York session. Leon only trades London session with the Mac, and he's had a lot more success than a lot of the other Mac traders. He's 40R up since June on the Mac, and he only trades London session. Try it out. Why wouldn't it work for you? Test out these variables. Now, there's one thing I wouldn't go down. Don't go down the rabbit hole of changing confluences. That's not what I promote, because then that's just a deep rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. That's just a really deep rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. Just keep the model really simple. Make it easy for you to trade. Bro, the difference in result from changing those variables that aren't confluence-based is enough anyways. You change your trades per day. You change what session you're trading per account. You change what pair. You change whether it's the hybrid or the Mac. Bro, that's going to create such a diversification in results. You don't need to change an entry model. Like, I see, like, I said it in the other video, but I'm just going to call him out because it's just classic. People do it all the time. But, like, I seen Rio, like, he lost 1 trade because of a candle literally went straight through the limit. And because we do limit orders off of a level, OTE level on the fib tool, the benefit of that is you get filled on that level for an amazing price. And if it rejects straight away, you're getting the best entry possible. And your RR is going to be insane. Like, the 1 to 3, where your stop loss is, where your TP is like insane for the distance. He's like saying, like, oh, bro, have you ever tried waiting for a rejection, manually ordering, and then waiting for a candle? Then what, bro? Like, then you're going to wait for fucking X, Y, and Z to happen after. Then you're going to, do you know how many trades you're going to get a shitter entry? So therefore, 1 to 3 risk to reward is much higher up on the chart if you're longing. So therefore, you're more likely going to have reversals. Yes, bro, you're going to miss out on those times where it goes straight through. But the amount of times that it rejects is better off. You are literally better off. I've tested it, bro. You are better off just waiting for the rejection and being all in on that rejection. You don't need to wait for a fucking confirmation candle, bro, because you've missed the whole move by the time that's fucking happened. And even still, you're still going to lose an amount of trades anyway, because it'll just reject and then, oh, straight to SL anyway. So then you're fucking up your RR and you're going to still catch losses. So who cares? And you're also going to fuck the trade and stop loss rule up, because the distance on the chart of 0.4R is going to be much greater. So therefore, price action is going to be worth less dollars in your bank account per trade. Like, when people throw these ideas out, and I get it, it's constructive, they're just throwing ideas out, and maybe I'm being a whiny bitch, but it's just because, like, I just know people don't do back-end work. Like, I know people haven't explored what it takes to build a model. They haven't factored in all of, like, the variables. Like, I met a guy in a cafe recently, legend guy, Lucas, I don't know if he'll watch this, probably not, to be honest, but he trades ICT, and he threw a lot of sentences out there like, oh, I always see this happen. This always does this. NASDAQ has this personality, like, tendency, like classic ICT discretion mindset, where it's like your data sample and your data size, and your sample size rather, is just literally like your short-term memory. You're basing your perspective on what price does off of experience that you have not even calculated. Like, it could have happened 3 times, and he goes, not him, but people. Yeah, bro, it always happens, bro. Yeah, it's always rejecting, bro. Yeah, have you seen the NASDAQ's been on a mad volume recently? How are you going to base your decision off of recently, or it does, or I see it do? Bro, go tell me in the last year how many times it's actually done that, because what you'll actually find out is it's probably a lot less than you fucking think. And when you test other variables, you go, oh shit, wait, that just happened like 3 times in 1 week in February. Like, it didn't actually happen that much. Or, oh, yeah, it did happen like 4 times this week, but then the next week it went back to the old variables, and I actually would have made more money if I would have stuck the same. Like, there's so many instances where people just want to change stuff, and then the market will go back to their old variables, and then they lose on the original variables, change the variables to then adapt to market conditions, and then when they adapt to market conditions go back to what your old strategy would have won on, and then you just miss out both times and you double lose. I see that happen so much, bro. Like, it's actually a fucking joke. Like, people don't understand, like, sticking it out. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm sounding quite hateful here, but people will come in and out of my community, come in and out of my circle of trading, and they'll be testing different strategies and half in, half out, and they'll always come to me and be like, yo, bro, like, what have you done differently since the last time we spoke? Like, when I last spoke to you, bro, like, you're on a mad losing streak. Like, what's changed? Like, how come you've got way more funding now and all of this? Because I've literally passed like 500k in funding in the last 60 days, bro. And do you know what I'll say? Oh no, bro, absolutely nothing. Just traded the exact same strategy that you flaked off of, that you got faked out off of because of one losing month. When you're in the losing month, it feels like hell. It feels like there's no way out. But if you have data and if you have your journal from when you traded it before, you know that it always feels like hell. It always feels like there's no way out. But then every time there is always a way out, and there is always trades turning over that eventually win. And then it makes up for the losses every time. Like, on screen now, I'm going to flash up my 2025 hybrid data for US 100 and Euro USD, a month-to-month breakdown. There is, 2 unprofitable months there, April and August. And the profitable months ate them up easily. But in April and August, everyone's, oh my god, bro, like, have you tried the 2R? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Like, bro, I think you need to adapt the strategy, bro. Like, it's not working anymore, bro. What's happening? It's broken. TMB, do you reckon it can be patched, bro? Like, we were winning in July, June, May. We were winning in those months, but what's happened, bro? Like, do you think you should change it up, bro? I lose my mind, bro. Honestly, like, I'm like Conor McGregor, bro. I lost my mind in this game, man. I lost my mind in this game. No, honestly, though, like, I'll actually be a bit vulnerable with you boys. Like, running a community, like, I love it, and it's my favourite thing to do, and that's what I have a lot of passion for. But fuck me, bro. The mental that you need to have to put up with these guys sometimes. Like, I'm not saying I'm hating on any of you community guys. I am not. I love all of you, bro. And I know everyone is on a unique journey, and you're all slowly gaining understanding about day trading. But a lot of you guys, especially in the free community, I can rate you, and I just hope you're listening to me right now, and like, this is just a real one, I'm just being constructive. You're speaking in absolutes when you have absolutely no experience. You're an unsuccessful day trader telling me that my shit is broken, or that I'm doing it wrong, or that this doesn't work, or that doesn't work. If you play this game for long enough, you'll find out that everything fucking works if you do it right, bro. If you have the right system built around it, there's everything that can work. Like, people just, in these loss streaks and in these losing moments, like, they completely lose their mind, bro. And I can tell that they're just all in on day trading, which is good, but you can't be all in on day trading, because then you're reliant on it, and then you care about the result so much, and you can't force result in this game. So you can't care. It's a fundamental paradox with this game. You cannot care. Like, How long do you think it is for me? I'm losing as well. And then I'm getting all you guys in my fucking DMs eating my ear off, having a go at me, saying, oh, I've blown this amount of account. Or like, just these fucking pessimistic sods, bro. Oh, another account blown today. Oh, haven't seemed to got a winning trade in ages. Oh, another loss. Oh, bro, cry more. Like, no one wants to hear that shit, bro. Like, I'm not saying you need to just highlight the wins and never talk about the losses. It's reality of day trading. I post every single trade I take, bro. You know that. But you don't need to exaggerate how you're feeling when you're losing. You need to brush it off and keep going. What is you exaggerating your losing mentality gonna do for everybody else? It's gonna bring everyone else down as well, bro. So if you are feeling that way, keep that shit to yourself, bro. Because us guys that know the game and that are on that higher vibration and that are just optimistic and we know, like, no, we have the data, it's not the end. Boom, as it keeps fucking turning out to be. Like, how many times is this gonna happen now where we have a losing period and then the next week it's bang, bang, bang? Like, how many times, bro, before you get it? Like, the only way I was profitable was when I fully detached from the result. And I started to realize, like, oh shit, like, none of this micro shit matters. Like, literally, like, the day-to-day actually does not matter at all. Like, it will work out. Like, the only reason why you're caring is because your expectation is getting destroyed. You're putting a target on when you're going to pass. You're putting a target on when you're going to get a payout. And then, it doesn't work out. Oh, it's taking you 6 months to be profitable, has it? Who gives a fuck, bro? People go uni for 4 years to get a minimum wage job, and you're learning a skill that you could possibly make their yearly income in a week, and you're crying because it's taken a little bit too long. Bro, you see the R gain I'm up. I'm up 50. I'm just going to say this, right? On the 2 pairs, which I have accounts that were trading all pairs this year, I have accounts that were trading just EU, I have accounts that are trading just US 100, and I have accounts that were trading US 100 and EU, right? I'm up 50R this year, and right now, currently, I have 800k in funding. My peak in funding was 960k, but I had a few retraces because my instant funding accounts got blown. That was 200k of my funding. And then I got a bit more funding in the future side, so it kind of balanced it out. I have 800k in funding, and I would say on average this year, I've had between 200 to 960k in funding. Obviously, you lose some, gain some, all in that range. I have mid-risk, high-risk, low-risk. I have pair diversification, and I am 50R up. How much money do you think I'm making, bro? It is worth it, mate. Okay? It is fucking worth it. Just because I don't show you every single fucking payout I get, just because I don't show you every single dollar amount that I'm gaining per win, doesn't mean that this game doesn't fucking pay so much, and it can. And I know me showing you would motivate you loads, but I used to show it in the past. I used to be so flexy with it. I used to get everything out. But do you know what it does? It just creates the worst environment, bro. People are so long. People expect so much off of you. When you're paying for stuff or saying stuff is expensive or cheap, they're like, oh, well, you made this much this day. It shouldn't matter for you. Why aren't you buying more? Why aren't you doing this? Why don't you help me out? Bro, come on, you can buy me a funded account. Like, it's no issue for you, bro. You took that EU trade and you made X amount of thousand. People like in your hometown, people in your friendship circle, bro, it's just pointless. Like, if you guys are on the day trading journey, I really wouldn't share how much you're making with anybody, to be honest. I share the amount of funding I've got. You can fucking guess how much I'm making, bro. And the people that know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, went off track, but my main point behind that was this game can pay you so fucking much. So don't get attached to this short-term period that you're in where you're not making money and you're not making it fast and quick. And you'll see people that do make it fast and quick, and they're doing the same thing as you because they just get better timing, because they just get a luckier moment. They buy a funded at a day which lands on a win streak the next week, or they miss out on losing trades or whatever, bro. Your time will come, and I'm sure you have had equal as lucky moments. Like, I have a mentee who has finished now. I have 2 mentees right now, yeah, in my circle. One, in August, missed every single win and took every single loss. Another one took a 2-week break from trading because he had to go do some work stuff to build up some money to buy some more fundeds, to scale in harder, because that's what he does, and that's a good thing to do. Missed every single loss, took all the back-end wins out of August and missed all the losses. They both trade the same model, the same rules, but due to their situation and their timing and just probability, they had completely opposite experiences. This game is harsh. This game does not care about who you are, how much work you put in, how much backtesting you've done, etc. So you need to stop expecting it to care about you. If you want to play a game that cares about your experience, that cares about all of this back-end work that you're in, start a business, bro. Start another side hustle on the side of day trading, because it'll be brilliant for your mental, and I advise it. Why do you think I'm doing what I'm doing now? With the socials, with the community, with what I'm trying to build? Because I want to do something as well where I can actually try harder and make more money. In day trading, trying harder is actually trying less. Trying harder is building an intelligent back-end system. It's not trying harder on the charts. It's not charting up faster and putting more trades down and getting more giddy and getting more emotionally attached. No. That's why I do something else where I can put more effort in and it gives me more result. That is good for the mind. And I recommend you guys do that as well, whether that be a physical thing or a monetary thing, whatever it may be. Do something else as well, bro, because I can see your guys' mental just like flaking. Now, I know I've just spoken negatively about a lot of people there and negatively about the community, but what I will highlight is we do have a select group of people, and 99% of the VIP boys are on it like a car fucking bonnet, bro. This slow period, no one cares. Losing periods, no one cares. DCA, DCA, DCA. No one cares because they've been trained that way, because I've taught them and we're all on the same page, because we all help each other out. Because the second that someone puts something that is negative or pessimistic, they get caught out straight away by another member and they go, oh, why are you thinking like that, bro? That's going to lead to a dark path, bro. I wouldn't do that. And they go, shit, yeah, you're right. This is why you need like an accountability group or something, bro, like free or paid, mentor or friend. It doesn't matter. Trade with people, bro, so you can hold each other accountable and bring each other out of the fucking mud, because it's what you need, honestly. It is what you need, bro, and it's saved me more than you could imagine. A lot of these guys have even helped me out sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had 1.5 Americanos. Didn't quite make it to 2, but after I've just got it up, then I will probably just finish the other one off. But just a little chat, once again. Just catching up with you, bro. Ooh, this is zoomed in. This is what we're saying. Look at it. Oh, bro, I'm so grateful for this, man. Look at this fucking view. So fucking grateful. It's going to be zoomed in, because for some reason I can't zoom it out, but peace, love, and unity. Everything you need to know is in the description, as per usual. I know I do say that, but I've always got to remind you, mate. Oh. And I'm just going to slowly zoom it, slowly move it. I just want to remind you that I'm here for you. You're not alone, and we're all in this together. Okay? Stay positive, stay lucky. Let's fucking get it, boys. The Day Trading Apprenticeship, currently on day 13 at the moment, on the BERG Trades YouTube channel. So if you haven't got stuck in on that, bro, free education, bro. Who doesn't love a free course? Peace out.